Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. It's the Packers and the Giants. And welcome into another NFL broadcast here at Jammin' Sports. Two playoff teams from last season squaring off on this Thursday night game to start off Week 7. The Giants come in at 4-2. They were a wild card team last season. The Packers are not doing so well. Evil Dead's in the house. Green Bay at 1-5. The Packers will get the ball first. Evil Dead's got the Giants by 2. East over the 20-25. Oh, actually, Evil Dead's got the Packers by 2. Okay, I got you. So the Giants will start at their own 29-yard line, led by William Rogers, the second-year quarterback out of Ole Miss. I corrected myself. You got the Packers by 2. There you go. Green Bay 1-5 to start the season. They had the best record in the league last season, 13-3, but they're off to a horrid start. The Giants at 4-2, currently tied with the Cowboys atop the NFC East. As we kick off Week 7, already Week 7. Rodgers in the shotgun on 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. Rodgers fakes the handoff, rolls out, throws, incomplete. He had Chris Doss open, overthrew him. Giants offense up front. Barnett, Kelly, Hall, Palmer, and Maxwell. And then it's Collins, Eric Johnson, Kylan Johnson, Kennedy, and East. Got the backdrop out of the storage shed out back. We're back up. Good to go. 2nd and 10 from the 29-yard line. 4 receivers wide for the Giants. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers back. Throws. Gets it out to Kirk. And Kirk can't hold on. Incomplete. Broken up by Robert Saxon in his 11th year out of Indiana. Here's the Packers defense. They play a 3-4. Claywell, Brown, and Doris up front. The linebackers, Owens, Harris, Spencer, and Moulton. And the secondary, Young, Palmer, Hughes, and Saxon. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Giants from their own 29-yard line. These two teams played last season in Green Bay, and that was a very close game. The Packers won it, but it went back and forth. 4 receivers set wide. Rodgers in the gun on 3rd and 10. Rodgers back. Rodgers looking. Throws down the middle. Caught by Doss all the way down to the 45-yard line. A 26-yard gain and a Giant first down to Chris Doss, the 4th-year receiver out of Army. He was well covered by David Harris, the linebacker, but Doss still comes down with it. First down, G-Man. Opening game of Week 7, the Thursday night game, on a Thursday night. Nowadays, this game would be on Amazon, but back in the day, it was on TNT, if you remember. 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers to Eric Johnson, and Eric Johnson all the way down to the 41. A gain of 4, be 2nd and 6. On the tackle, number 93 for the Packers, Gilbert Brown in his 10th year out of Boston College. Jimmy Chan with Evil Dead. Misty's here. Misty made chili for dinner, and it was good. On 2nd and 6, Eric Johnson to the 39, a gain of 2. Eric Johnson in his 3rd year out of Duke. David Harris, the linebacker, on the tackle. It'll bring up 3rd and 4. Evil Dead says hi. She says hi. It was really good chili. I put cheese and sour cream and everything on it. It was really good. 4 receivers set wide. Rodgers in the gun. Rodgers back. Looking, throws. It's incomplete. Asher Kirk, the intended receiver. It'll bring up 4th and 4. The Giants' opening drive stalls out. This would be a 56-yard attempt if they want to try it. And they're going to try it. Zach Whitney from 56. There's the snap. Kick is up. Well short. So the Giants come up empty on their opening drive. And now the Packers are going to have it at their own 46-yard line. The Giants have given Green Bay great field position, as Green Bay will get it for the first time. Packers are led by their starting quarterback, number 14, Mark Emden, in his 14th year out of Florida. The Packers, like I said, they come in at 1-5. They're currently in last place in the NFC Central. The Giants are tied with Dallas atop the NFC East at 4-2. Not all the time, I guess. On 1st and 10, Emden hands off to Burke. DJ Burke across midfield to the Giant 44-yard line. A gain of 9. It'll bring up 2nd and inches. DJ Burke in his 5th year out of Georgia, the Georgia Bulldog. A football-baseball doubleheader. After this, we'll have game 1 of the NLDS between the Cubs and the Cardinals. We'll be in St. Louis for that. Packers and the Giants scoreless. 2nd and inches from the Giant 44-yard line. Emden to Burke around the outside. He's got the first down. DJ Burke all the way down to the 34-yard line. A gain of 10 yards and a Green Bay first down. Misty says the Giants are going to win. Misty's making a prediction off to the side here. Meanwhile, the Packers get a first down. 5:25 and counting here in the first quarter, no score. Green Bay from the Giant 34-yard line. Oh, they got kind of a wishbone formation here. Emden to Burke, and Burke is going to lose a yard. On the tackle, number 99, Thomas Watts, the rookie defensive end out of Kansas. That'll bring up 2nd and 11 for Green Bay. Excuse me. On 2nd and 11, 4 receivers wide. Emden in the shotgun. Emden to Burke, and Burke is going to lose another yard. This time, the tackle, Easton Ayers, the rookie out of Texas Tech. Now they say no gain. It'll be 3rd and 11. Third and 11 for the Packers at the Giant 36-yard line. 4 receivers wide. Emden in the shotgun. Emden will drop back, throws, gets it out to Griner, and Griner down to the 21-yard line. Greg Griner in his 4th year out of Army, the tight end. It's a gain of 15 yards and a Packer first down. Greg Griner, one of my Army guys, one of my Desert Storm guys. Tight end for Green Bay. Coming up on 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Packers at the Giant 21-yard line. 5 receivers wide this time. Empty backfield. Emden in the shotgun. Emden will drop back, throws inside to Fancher. And Fancher down to the 10-yard line. A gain of 11 and a Packer first down. Deshaun Fancher, the rookie out of UTEP. First down, Green Bay. The opening game of Week 7. The 1-5 Packers, the 4-2 Giants. Both New York teams are 4-2. Both New York teams are tied for first place in their division. The Jets and the Giants. 1st and 10 from the 10-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Emden hands off to DJ Burke, and Burke gains a yard to the 9-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal. Greg Gibson on the tackle, the 5th-year safety out of North Texas. 2nd and goal for the Packers at the Giant 9. Under 3 minutes left here in the first quarter. On 2nd and goal, Emden looking, throws to Covington, incomplete. Thomas Dyer, the 2nd-year defensive back out of Akron, broke up the pass. Going to bring up 3rd and goal at the 9. .249 left in the first. 3 receivers to the far side. Emden in the gun. Emden will drop back. Looking at the end zone, throws to Kirkwood. Touchdown, Green Bay. Vince Kirkwood, a 9-yard touchdown catch for the 2nd-year receiver out of Oklahoma State. And the Packers take a 6-0 lead. The Giants came up empty on their opening drive, but the Packers scored a touchdown on theirs. 9-yard touchdown catch by Vince Kirkwood. James Griffey will come on for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. Packers lead at 7-0. 2:45 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Week 7, our Thursday night game to kick off the week here at Jammin' Sports, where it's the game that matters. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead. Misty's here. Misty, your chili was good. You're welcome. And now she's eating ice cream. She's eating an ice cream, one of those ice cream cone thingies. Nutty Buddies. There you go. That's what I was looking for. So the Packers will kick off up 7-0. Griffey will kick. Fielded by East, a yard deep over the 10, 15, 20, 25. James East still on his feet, out to the 31-yard line. The 10th-year receiver out of North Carolina, James East. 1st and 10 Giants, down 7-0 with 2:39 left in the first. They'll have it at their own 31-yard line. See what the Giants can do on their second possession. A cool night in New York. 51 degrees at kickoff. Partly cloudy skies. Week 7, that puts us in the 3rd week of October. It's almost our birthday, Evil Dead. Rogers back to throw. Throws, dumps it off to Eric Johnson. And Johnson gets 5 yards out to the 36. It'll bring up 2nd and 5. Evil Dead was born, his birthday's like 5 days after mine. We're both Scorpios. 2nd and 5 from the 36. 4 receivers set wide. Rogers in the shotgun. His is the 28. Rogers, 3 days after mine. Rogers throws, incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd and 5 for the Giants. Evil Dead and I in the Scorpio Club. Yeah, buddy. 2:05 left in the first. Big third down. 3rd and 5 for the Giants at their own 36-yard line. Rodgers, play action looking, throws, dumps it off to Collins down the sideline. Patrick Collins all the way down to the 36. A 28-yard gain. First down, G-Men. Well, I knew UConn would win. When I saw who was in the Final Four, I said, UConn's got this, no matter who they play. First down, Giants at the Packer 36-yard line. 1:42 and counting. We're in the first quarter. Packers up 7-0. Giants in the I formation. Rodgers to Parks. David Parks to the 31. The second year back out of Michigan State. David Harris on the tackle. The 12th year linebacker out of Michigan. It'll bring up 2nd and 6. Giants on the move, tried to tie the game up. 4 receivers set wide. Rodgers in the gun. Rodgers fakes the handoff, throws to Johnson down the sideline. Eric Johnson to the 27. That'll be a gain of 4. It'll bring up 3rd and 2. David Harris again on the tackle for Green Bay. We're calling his name a lot so far in the first quarter. 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. 3rd and 2 for the Giants. Rodgers to Parks, and he's not going to get there. Coming in, number 42, Matt Palmer on the safety blitz in his 9th year out of Iowa, making the play. And Moulton helped him out, number 58, Charles Moulton, the 5th year linebacker out of Boise State. It'll be a loss of a yard. It'll be 4th and 3. Giants will go for a field goal. This will be a 46-yard attempt by Zach Whitney to get the Giants on the board. There's the snap, kick is up, and the kick is good. So the Giants are on the board. The Packers still lead at 7-3. 7 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Live from MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Week 7, our Thursday night game to kick off the week here at Jammin' Sports. When the schedule first came out, and I saw this as a game in Week 7, I said, that's 2 playoff teams. That's got to be a primetime game, so I made it the Thursday night game. Little did I know the Packers would be 1-5 by the time we got here. Whitney will kick off. Fielded by Porter at the 5-yard line over the 20-25. And Porter brings it out to the 30-yard line. Isaiah Porter, the rookie out of Clemson. 3 seconds left here in the first quarter. Packers up 7-3. 1st and 10 Packers at their own 30-yard line. We'll have one play, and that'll be the end of the quarter. Baseball after this, game 1 of the Cubs and the Cardinals. Packers in the offset eye. Emden, play action, rolls out. Emden's going to throw back across, incomplete. That's the end of the first quarter. Packers up 7-3 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Right across the Hudson River from downtown Manhattan. Our Week 7 Thursday night game to kick off the week between the Packers and the Giants. Packers lead at 7-3 as we start the second quarter. The Packers come in at 1-5. The Giants tied for first in the NFC East with the Cowboys at 4-2. On 2nd and 10, Emden in the gun. Emden back, throws, gets it off to Griner. A 4-yard gain out to the 34-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd and 6. Greg Griner, the tight end, on the catch. Good crowd here on this Thursday night. I appreciate it. We'll be on early tomorrow, about 3 o'clock Eastern time. I'm off tomorrow, so I'm going to make use of it and play some games. 3rd and 6 from the 34-yard line. Emden back. Throws, gets it off to Griner down the sideline. One man to beat. Griner not the most fleet of foot, but he gets down to the 25-yard line. Give you the yardage here in a second. Let's see, that'd be a 41-yard gain to Greg Griner. He's not fast, but he gets open. Coming over to make the tackle, Chris Adams, the strong safety in his 6th year out of Mississippi State. Yeah, I'm off tomorrow, but Misty's got to work. So does Gracie. I'll be all alone tomorrow afternoon with all my Twitch friends. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Emden, play action, throws. It's intercepted by Greg Gibson at the 11-yard line. And the Giants get it back. Gibson, the 5th-year safety out of North Texas. First down, Giants going the other way. Nice play of the ball there by Gibson. Vince Kirkwood, actually John Alexander, was the intended receiver. The ball was a little bit underthrown. And now the Giants will take over down 7-3. With a chance on this drive to take the lead if they get a touchdown. 6:52 left in the first half. Here at MetLife Stadium. 4 receivers set wide for the Giants. Rodgers in the gun on 1st and 10. Rodgers fakes the handoff. It's a blitz. Throws. Gets it out to Kennedy. The tight end, James Kennedy, a 16-yard gain out to the 27-yard line. First down, Giants. Kennedy in his 12th year out of Cincinnati. James Kennedy, the tight end, spent 10 years with Philadelphia. Now in his 2nd year with the Giants. On the tackle, the linebacker Moulton, Charles Moulton, for Green Bay. Coming up on 6.5 minutes left here in the first half. 1st and 10 Giants at their own 27 in the I formation. Rodgers to Parks, and David Parks gets stacked up for no gain. Jimmy Owens, number 55, the linebacker. Owens in his 10th year out of Tennessee. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Giants. 6 minutes and counting here in the half. 4 receivers set wide. Rodgers to Kylan Johnson. And Johnson to the 25. He's going to lose 2 yards. Fast Stacks in the house. I started this game at 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock my time. Well, you have to pick a time zone to base things off of. And just like the TV networks, they go, like the NFL, they go 1 o'clock Eastern. You're dealing with time zones, so you have to have a standard that you go by. 3rd and 13 from the 25-yard line. Rodgers in the gun. Rodgers back. Looking. Throws. Incomplete. What's the problem there, Fast Stack? It's incomplete to bring up 4th and 13, and the Giants are going to have to punt. I can't remember if I made one or not. I think I did. Runninger back to punt, gets the punt away. Fielded by Smith at the 23-yard line. And bringing it back is Jamison Smith in his third year out of Texas A&M. Mark Emden will come back out. The reason why all the sports networks will sit there and say the game is at 1 o'clock Eastern is because a majority of the country, 80% of the country, lives in the Eastern and Central time zone. It never got posted? All right. 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. The Packers in the wishbone. Emden hands off to DJ Burke, and he gets planted at the 34-yard line. No gain. On the tackle, number 30, Sam Tarver, in his 4th year out of Arkansas, the strong safety. Gonna bring up 2nd and 10. That's fine. I'm sure you'll figure it out. I had no idea. 2nd and 10 from the 34. Emden back. Emden throws to Burke. And Burke out to the 37-yard line, a gain of 3. Make it a gain of 4. It'll be 3rd and 6. The other day, I got it on my phone that I went live. Let me see here. Well, you're right. I don't have it on my phone today. I just looked at my phone. It's not on there. It's on yours that I went live back at 8 o'clock? 3rd and 6 from the 37-yard line. Emden in the gun. Emden. Play action. Throws out to Alexander. And Alexander out to the 45-yard line. It's an 18-yard gain to John Alexander. 1st down, Packers. Misty says she got a notification on her phone. What time?
8:31.
Yeah, Misty got a notification on her phone. Yep. 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line for Green Bay. Emden on 1st and 10 throws underneath to Griner. A flag is down. Let's sort this one out. This may be a holding call.
Holding offense.
Holding on Green Bay on Chris Hayes, the center. 10-yard penalty. That'll move it back. 1st and 20 for the Packers from their own 45-yard line. Green Bay leads it 7-3 over the Giants with 3:40 left to play here in the first half. 5 receivers wide, empty backfield for Emden. Emden will drop back, throws down the middle, caught by Griner, and Griner down to the 41-yard line. That'll be a gain of 14 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 6. 3:16 left to play. Clock is running here in the first half. Packers up 7-3. The Packers scored on their opening drive. The Giants scored a field goal on their second drive. That's it so far. On 2nd down, Emden to Burke up the middle. Burke's got the 1st down. DJ Burke all the way down to the 24-yard line. A gain of 17 yards and a Packer 1st down. Green Bay on the move. They can make it a 2-possession game if they get a touchdown here. We have baseball after this. Game 1 of the NLDS between the Cubs and the Cardinals. We'll be in St. Louis for that one. 4 receivers set wide. Emden in the gun on 1st and 10. Emden back, throws. It's picked off again by Greg Gibson down the sideline. Can they run him down? He may go all the way. Emden's got the angle. the tackle at the 8-yard line. Greg Gibson, his second pick of the day. I'll give you the yardage here in a second. He picked it off at the 18. So 32 and 42. It's a 74-yard return for Greg Gibson. And now the Giants have a chance to take the lead, as they now have it 1st and goal. Deep in Packer territory. It's all right, Fast Stack. I have every confidence he'll get it fixed. That's why I don't mess with that. I let you handle it. I really don't have time for that, so I'll let you handle it. When did I ever forget a name? When did I ever forget a name? Oh yeah, the other night.
Me?
The other night, I'm sorry. 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. 2:21 left to play. Coming up on the 2-minute warning. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers looking. Throws to the end zone. Oh, it's nearly picked off. Number 33, Marcus Robinson, nearly picked it off in the back of the end zone for the Packers. The Giants dodge a bullet to be 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line. Yeah, that was... Misty's not let me live that down yet. I was looking at the roster for her name. 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers inside handoff. Eric Johnson, no gain. On the tackle, Gilbert Brown. It'll be 3rd and goal for the Giants at the 8-yard line. Evil Dead says he wouldn't let me live it down either. No one's going to let me live that one down. I understand. I'm stuck with that one. We hit the 2-minute warning as the Packers lead the Giants 7-3 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Week 7, our Thursday night game to kick off the week. Packers and the Giants. The Packers 1-5, the Giants 4-2. Packers lead at 7-3. It'll be 3rd and goal for the Giants at the 8-yard line. Giants try to take the lead. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers back to throw. Rolls out, throws back to the end zone, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th and goal. The Giants will settle for 3. So the Packers are going to stay in the lead, one way or the other here. Zach Whitney will come out, the 5th-year kicker out of Louisiana Tech. This will be from 25 yards to make it a 1-point game. There's the snap, kick is up, and it's good. Packers lead us now 7-6 with 1:53 left. The Packers still have 3 timeouts. Plenty of time if you got 3 timeouts. Green Bay should be up a lot more than this, but Greg Gibson picked it off twice for the Giants when the Packers were deep in Giant territory. The Packers really should be up like 21-0 if you think about it. Whitney will kick off for the G-Men. This will be fielded by Smith at the goal line over the 15, 20, 25. Jameson Smith fumbles, and the Giants come on with it. Picking up the loose ball, number 49, Nash Blackshear, the special teamer. The Packers fumble on the kickoff. Blackshear actually made the hit and recovers the fumble, I do believe. Who popped it loose? Blackshear. Wow. Actually, no, it was number 24. Chris Adams knocked it loose. Blackshear got the ball. It'll be 1st and 10 Giants going the other way. 1:47 left. The Giants still have 3 timeouts. That's the 3rd Packer turnover of the first half. 2 interceptions and a fumble. That's why the Packers are 1-5, folks, right there. Rodgers in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Rodgers back. Throws. Incomplete. He overthrew his receiver, James Kennedy. It'll be 2nd and 10. 1:43 left in the half. Packers up 7-6. The Packers defense has kind of kept them in this game here. Rodgers in the shotgun on 2nd and 10. Rodgers back, throws to Kennedy down the sideline. And James Kennedy makes the move, and he's out of bounds at the 13-yard line. A 26-yard gain for James Kennedy, a giant first down. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock with 1:36 left in the half. Somebody whiffed on the tackle. Robert Saxon didn't even try to tackle here. He was blocked. That should have been a clip. Saxon was clipped. No call. 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line. 4 receivers wide for the Giants. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers will drop back. Steps up. He gets hit as he throws. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. It was busy, huh? Yep. 2nd and 10 from the 13-yard line. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers throws. Incomplete. Knocked down by number 26. Mark Young, the 3rd-year defensive back out of Rice. And the Giants dodge another bullet. That should have been picked. How long did you have to wait? Probably, let me guess, 3-4 hours? 3 hours? 3rd and 10 from the 13-yard line. 1:30 left in the half. 4 receivers set wide. Rodgers looking. Rodgers, he's got all sorts of time. Dumps it off to East. Touchdown, Giants. A 13-yard touchdown catch by James East. And the Giants take the lead 12-7. The Giants capitalize off the fumble recovery and get the touchdown. About an hour and a half. Well, that's not too bad if there was 50 people in front of you. Whitney for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. Giants lead at 13-7. 1:24 left to play here in the first half. Still a lot of time, and the Packers have 3 timeouts. Well, that helps. So the Giants lead by 6. Green Bay will have 1:24 to work with. They have 3 timeouts. Live from MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Week 7, our Thursday night game to kick off the week here at Jammin' Sports. Zach Whitney will kick off for the G-Men. So the Giants finally take the lead, and Whitney will kick off. Fielded by Smith, a yard deep over the 15, 20, 25, 30. James Smith tackled by the kicker, Whitney, at the 33-yard line. Jamison Smith in his 3rd year out of Texas A&M. 1:19 left here in the first half. Green Bay will take over. A reminder, tomorrow we'll be on at 3 o'clock Eastern. We'll have football. We'll have football, a doubleheader at least. And then we'll have baseball after that. Another doubleheader at least. Good Friday sports on Jammin' Sports. 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. Emden back looking, throws underneath to Griner. And the big tight end out to the 45-yard line, a gain of 12. First down, Green Bay. Packers in the hurry-up. They have 3 timeouts. Emden in the shotgun. Emden looking. Emden rolls out. Emden's going to take off. And he makes his way out to the 46. Just a 1-yard gain. Oh, injury. Emden got shaken up on the play. The Packers starting quarterback's got to come out. He'll be replaced by Tyler Gardner, the rookie out of Baylor. This is the Packers' second-round draft pick during the offseason. He'll be seeing his first action of the season. So the Packers will have to go at least one play with Gardner. It'll be 2nd and 9 for Green Bay at their own 46-yard line. Gardner is number 5. He's in the game now. Gardner in the shotgun on 2nd and 9. Gardner looking, throws down the middle. It's picked off by Greg Jones, the linebacker. The 4th Packer turnover of the half. Well, Griner comes in, and his first career throw is a pick. Welcome to the NFL. Greg Jones, the 8th-year linebacker out of Michigan State, picks it off. And now the Giants, they have time enough to score again before halftime. Rodgers, not the best numbers in the world, but he's got a touchdown pass. 1st and 10. And the Giants will have it at their own 46-yard line. 48 seconds left until halftime. Giants will come out. 4 receivers wide. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers back, setting up a screen pass to Eric Johnson. That loses a yard back to the 45. Giants take a timeout, 43 seconds left. It'll be 2nd and 11. 43 seconds left in the first half. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead, Fast Acts in the house. Welcome in, everybody, to Jammin' Sports on this Thursday. Our Week 7 Thursday night game to kick off the week. Packers and the Giants. 2nd and 11 for New York at their own 45. Rodgers in the shotgun with a back on either side. Rodgers back. Rodgers throws down the middle to Collins, and Patrick Collins to the Green Bay 39-yard line. A 16-yard gain. First down, Giants, and the Giants take a timeout with 35 seconds left. They have 1 timeout left. They have it at the Packer 39-yard line. The Giants, even if they get a field goal, they can take a 2-possession lead going into halftime. The big story of the first half, 4 Packer turnovers. 1 fumble, 3 interceptions. First and 10 Giants at the Packer 39. Rodgers in the shotgun, again a back on either side. Rodgers back, looking. A flag is down. Throws outside to Eric Johnson. Makes a move down the sideline, down to the 28-yard line. But I think this one's coming back. That'll stop the clock with 26 seconds.
Holding offense.
Holding on the G-man. Aaron Palmer, the right guard.
It's the first down.
It'll be 1st and 20 at the Green Bay 49-yard line. 26 seconds left in the half. The Giants still have one timeout. On 1st and 20. Rodgers back to throw. Looking, throws outside. It's caught by Kennedy. No, out of bounds. Incomplete. And that'll stop the clock with 21 seconds left. It'll be 2nd and 20. James Kennedy couldn't keep both feet in. 2nd and 20 from the Packer 49. Giants still have a timeout. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers will drop back. Looking, steps up. Being chased. He's going to take off. And Rodgers all the way down to the 36. And the Giants take a timeout. That'll be a 13-yard gain. It'll bring up 3rd and 7. Just 10 seconds left until halftime. This would be a 53-yard field goal attempt by Zach Whitney right before halftime. With 10 seconds and no timeouts, they'll probably kick the field goal. So Whitney from 53. There's the snap. Kick is up. The kick is... Oh, it hit the upright. No good. No good. That was long enough, but it hit the right upright and bounced back. He doinked it. It went doink. Doink. It remains a 13-7 ball game, and the Packers really should feel fortunate. They're only down by 6. 4 first-half turnovers for Green Bay. 5 seconds left until half. Green Bay will probably line up and throw a Hail Mary here on the last play of the first half. Let's see who's at quarterback. Emden back in. Throws down the sideline. Incomplete. We hit halftime. Your halftime score, the Giants 13, the Packers 7, here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Our Week 7 Thursday night game to kick off the week. The Giants lead the Packers 13-7 as we get set to start the third quarter. The Packers come in at 1-5, the Giants at 4-2. Green Bay will get the ball first. Whitney will kick off. Fielded by Smith a yard deep over the 15, 20, 25, and Jameson Smith out to the 28-yard line. First down, Green Bay. Well, Emden not starting the third quarter, and there may still be a problem. Tyler Gardner, the rookie out of Baylor, will start the second half for Green Bay. Emden came in for a play right before halftime. They just showed Gardner coming in. Well, let's see. Who's out there? That's Emden. Gardner went back out. Emden's back in on 1st and 10. Emden back. Emden throws. Incomplete. Tried to hit Vince Kirkwood. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. I don't think Kirkwood was looking. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 28-yard line. We'll take a look at who these teams play next week in just a second. Right after this play. Emden takes the handoff, throws to Covington. Adam Covington out to the 49-yard line. A 23-yard gain and a Green Bay first down. So Adam Covington, in his 8th year out of Kentucky, gets the first down for Green Bay. Next week, the Packers are home for Detroit. And the Giants next week are home to Cincinnati. The Giants will play the Bengals. Bengals are actually a good team this year. They're 4-2. 1st and 10 for the 49-yard line. On first down, Emden hands off to DJ Burke up the gut. A big gain by Burke all the way out to the 33-yard line. A gain of 18 yards and a Packer first down. DJ Burke, the 5th year back out of Georgia. As bad as the Packers played in the first half, they can actually take the lead with a touchdown here. They're only down by 6. 4 turnovers and you're only down by 6. I'd be thanking your defense. 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Emden to Burke, and Burke gets hit for a 2-yard loss. On the tackle, Julius Sanders, the 4th year linebacker out of Connecticut. A loss of 3. It'll be 2nd and 13. Six and a half minutes left here in the third quarter. 2nd and 13 for the Packers at the Giant 35. Emden in the shotgun. Emden looking. Throws, gets it off to Kirkwood. Down to the 29-yard line, a gain of 6. Greg Jones, the linebacker, on the tackle. It'll bring up 3rd and 7. Big third down for Green Bay at the Giant 29-yard line. Emden in the shotgun. Emden hands off, no play action, looking, throws to Alexander, and he can't hold on. Alexander he took a shot from number 21, Raina Thompson, the 8th year defensive back out of Nebraska. Just laid him out, and that'll bring up 4th and 7. Green Bay will kick a field goal. James Griffey will come out from 46 yards. This will make it a 3-point game. There's the snap. Kick is up. The kick is good. The Giants' lead is now 3. They're up 13-10. 5:47 left to play here in the third quarter. Live from MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Week 7, our Thursday night game here at Jammin' Sports. Tomorrow we'll have 2 football games. That'll start at 3 o'clock Eastern time on Good Friday. We'll be on early tomorrow. We'll have the Falcons and the Chargers. That'll be the game from London. And then we'll have the Colts and the Bills from Buffalo. There's the kickoff by Griffey. Fielded by Kylan Johnson at the 4-yard line over the 25-30. And Kylan Johnson out to the 34-yard line. Kylan Johnson in his 3rd year out of Tennessee. So the Giants up by 3. We'll have it 1st and 10 at their own 34. The Giants are currently tied with the Cowboys atop the NFC East. Dallas plays at the Redskins later this week. On 1st and 10, 3 receivers to the far side. Rodgers, 3-step drop, throws inside to Kennedy, and the tight end out to the 44-yard line. Gracie brought me a Coke. That means we have to get Gracie on cam. All right, Gracie, get in here. There's Gracie. She brought me a Coke. Gracie Cam, brought to you by Coca-Cola. 2nd and 1 from the 44-yard line. Giants come out in the I formation. Rodgers, play action. He's going to get sacked back at the 35-yard line. Making the sack, number 90, Bryson Claywell, the 5th-year defensive end out of California. Easy for me to say. That'll be a 9-yard loss. It'll bring up 3rd and 10. I really need to get a Coca-Cola sponsorship. If anybody knows Coca-Cola, and they can pay me in Coke, I'd be cool with that. I really would. 5 receivers set wide. Rodgers in the gun. Rodgers back to throw. Throws downfield. Caught by Kennedy. Out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 12. And a Giant first down. Yeah, if I got a Coca-Cola sponsorship, I'd make my backdrop Coke and use it every game. I'd probably have to do that. Product placement. 1st and 10 for the Giants, out at their own 47-yard line, 4:25 and counting. Here in the 3rd quarter, Giants up 13-10. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers hands off to Eric Johnson up the middle. And Johnson 3 yards out to the 50-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and 7. David Harris, the linebacker, on the tackle. 2nd and 7. Under 4 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. This game is tighter than it should be, as the Packers have turned it over 4 times. Rodgers in the gun. Rodgers to Eric Johnson. And Johnson all the way out to the 39-yard line. An 11-yard gain and a Giants first down. I get the feeling here's where the Giants start separating themselves from Green Bay. I think the Giants are going to start pulling away. I'm still trying to figure out why the Packers are so bad. They're essentially the same team as last season when they went 13-3. Just a couple of differences. Rodgers on first down to Collins. And Collins to the 33, a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Patrick Collins, the 8th-year receiver out of Georgia. Under 3 minutes now left in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 4 for the Giants at the Packer 33-yard line. Rodgers back, throws underneath to Turner, and Turner to the 28-yard line. Robert Turner, the rookie tight end out of Ohio State. A gain of 5 and a Giant first down. Turner's first catch of the day. First down, G-Men. First and 10 for the Giants at the Green Bay 28-yard line. Giants up by 3, trying to make it a 2-possession game. 4 receivers set wide. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers back. Steps up, throws, and is caught by East. No, it's not. It's broken up at the last second. Charles Moulton, the linebacker, got his hand in there and broke it up. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Boy, I thought Rogers threaded a needle there for a moment. But Moulton comes over and breaks it up. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Giants at the Packer 28. That would have been the pass of the year had he caught it. 4 receivers set wide. Rogers in the gun. Rogers back. Throws down the middle to East. And James East 6 yards to the 22-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd and 4. I got a funny story for y'all. This morning I was chatting with Evil Dead. We were this close to trying Madden 23 again. I'll finish that story here in a second. Evil Dead talked me out of it. William Rogers, the quarterback. 3rd and 4. Asher Kirk down to the 5-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. It'll be 1st and goal at the 5. What happened overnight, EA Sports sent out an update for Madden 23. I got the notification. So my PS5 downloaded it automatically. So I said, okay, I had some time this morning. Let's check it out. And I ran it. And it's not, if it's scripted, it's not like it was. And I let Evil Dead know, and he said, no, stay with 19. Rogers on 1st and goal to David Parks to the 3-yard line, a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd and goal. But I was thinking about it. I was that close. But Evil Dead talked me out of it. I'll wait till 24 comes along. That won't be until August. 2nd and goal from the 3. Rogers looking to the end zone. Throws a fade, incomplete. Evil Dead is my voice of reason, which is scary. Yes. That'll ring up 3rd and goal for the Giants at the 3-yard line. 46 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Giants up 13-10. The graphics are better on 19 anyway. And it plays better. 3rd and goal from the 3. Rogers, inside handoff to Eric Johnson. Touchdown! Giants! A 3-yard touchdown run by Eric Johnson, the 3rd-year back out of Duke. And the Giants take a 2-possession lead. They're up 19-10. And the Giants are pulling away from the Packers here, which is what I thought would happen. The Giants got out to a slow start. The Packers were up 7-0 at one point. And now Zach Whitney will come on for the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. Giants lead it 20-10. 44 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Live from MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Week 7, our Thursday night game here at Jammin' Sports. We got Major League Baseball up next. The National League Division Series, Game 1, between the Cubs and the Cardinals will be up next. We'll be in St. Louis for that. The Cubs beat the Reds in the wild card round 2-0. The Cardinals had the first round bye. It should be an interesting series. We'll talk more about that later. Whitney will kick off. Fielded by Smith, a yard deep over the 10, 15, 20, 25. And Jamison Smith out to the 28-yard line. First down, Green Bay. 41 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Giants up by 10, 20-10. The Cardinals are the National League Central champs. The Cubs only finished 2 games back and were a wild card. How tight was it? Well, the Reds were 1 game back of the Cardinals, and the Cubs were 2 games back. It was very tight. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. Emden looking, throws, gets it off to Griner. And Greg Griner out to the 39-yard line, 11 yards, and a Packer first down. Can Green Bay get back in this game? We'll find out. First and 10 Packers. They'll have it at their own 39-yard line. This might be the last play of the third quarter. 4 receivers set wide. Emden, play action looking. Throws, caught by Kirkwood. And he's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. That'll stop the clock with 7 seconds left here in the third quarter. That's a 23-yard gain by Vince Kirkwood into Giant territory. Packers on the move. Kirkwood in his second year out of Oklahoma State. Now with 7 seconds left. This should be the last play of the third quarter coming up. Now the clock runs. Wasn't expecting that. 1st and 10 from the 38. Will they get the playoff? No. At the end of 3, the Giants lead at 20-10 here at Javits Sports. Welcome back to MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. We go to the fourth quarter. The Giants lead the Packers 20-10 in our Week 7 Thursday night game to kick off the week. It actually lines up on a Thursday night. It doesn't always. Like last night, I did the Sunday and Monday night games on a Wednesday. 4 receivers set wide. Emden in the gun. Emden, pump fakes, looking, throws to Kirkwood. Kirkwood, 5 yards to the 33-yard line. A gain of 5, it'll be 2nd and 5. Packers down by 10. They got time to come back, but they really need to score on this drive. On 2nd and 5, 4 receivers set wide. Emden in the shotgun. Emden will drop back, throws underneath to Burke, inside the 20. Burke still on his feet, down to the 13-yard line. A 20-yard toss to DJ Burke. First down Packers at the Giant 13-yard line. Green Bay trying to make it a one-possession game again. Breaking some tackles, some poor tackling by the Giants. 1st and 10 Packers at the New York 13-yard line. Packers using this wishbone formation again. Emden will drop back. Looking, steps up, throws outside, just throws it away. Incomplete. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. You don't see many teams line up in the wishbone and then throw from it. That's predominantly a running formation. 2nd and 10 from the 13-yard line. Emden takes the snap, hands off to DJ Burke, and Burke goes nowhere. Gains a yard at best to the 12-yard line. On the tackle, Easton Ayers, the rookie out of Texas Tech. It'll bring up 39 from the 12-yard line. Packers down by 10. Looking to get a score on this drive. 39 from the 12-yard line. Emden will drop back. Throws underneath to Burke. And Burke only gets a yard to the 11-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. Greg Gibson on the tackle, number 20. It'll bring up 4th and 8. So Green Bay will have to settle for 3. He'll still make it a one-possession game. Griffey will come out. This will be a 28-yard field goal attempt. Misty says it's nap time now. She's going to sleep. We've got a bed right over there. Griffey from 28 yards. There's the snap. Kick is up. Looks good. Is good. And the Packers have made it a 7-point game. The Giants are up 20-13 with 5:55 remaining here in the fourth quarter in regulation. Live from MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Week 7, our Thursday night game to kick off the week here at Jammin' Sports. Cubs and Cardinals, game 1 of the NLDS up next. Green Bay will kick off. James Griffey will kick. The kickoff will be fielded in the end zone by East. He'll take a knee, touchback, and the Giants will have it at the 25-yard line. William Rogers, the quarterback. Hasn't done much here in the second half. Giants still lead at 20-13. And they'll start from their own 25-yard line. Look for the Giants to eat up as much time as they can. Get as many first downs as they can. Eat up some clock here. Of course, they're going to look to get a score. Rogers in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Rogers fakes the handoff. He's going to avoid a sack. Throws, gets it out to Benjamin down the sideline. Benjamin, a big gain all the way down to the 44-yard line. 41 yards to the Packer 44-yard line. James Benjamin, the third-year tight end out of Nebraska, got around the outside into Packer territory. Rogers avoiding the sack by Matt Palmer, who came in on the safety blitz. I thought Palmer was going to get him. 5:47 and counting. 1st and 10, Giants at the Packer 44-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Rogers in the gun. Rogers will drop back. Throws down the middle. It's nearly picked off. Incomplete. Broken up by David Harris, the linebacker. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Oh boy, that could have changed things drastically had he held on. So the Giants avoid another bullet there. 5:34 and counting. 2nd and 10 from the 44-yard line. Giants come out in the I formation. Rogers to Kylan Johnson around the outside. He runs backwards for some reason. And he's going to be hit for a 4-yard loss. Coming up to make the tackle, number 28, Jackson Hughes, the third-year safety out of Georgia. Isn't that a tax company, Jackson Hughes? A loss of 4 yards. It'll be 3rd and 14 for the Giants. 5:15 and counting. Big third down for the Giants. They're up by 7. 5 receivers wide. Rogers empty backfield. Jackson Hewitt. There you go. Rogers back. Throws to Kennedy. And Kennedy down to the 35-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. He's going to be a yard shy of the first down. David Harris on the tackle. This would be a 52-yard field goal attempt if they want to try it. They're going to try it. Zach Whitney from 52. I probably would have punted myself. Let's see. The kick is up, and nope, he didn't make it. Well, that opens the door for Green Bay. 4:31 left. They're down by 7, and the Packers are going to get it at their own 42-yard line. We're live from MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Week 7, our Thursday night game to kick off the week. The 1-5 Packers, the 4-2 Giants. Packers desperately need a win. Coming in at 1-5. If they lose this and fall to 1-6, they're not mathematically eliminated yet, but it's not a good start. 1st and 10 for Green Bay. Emden in the shotgun on 1st down, takes the snap, throws, and it bounces off the helmet of Vince Kirkwood. Incomplete. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Actually, it just looked like it bounced off the helmet. I think Chris Chapman got in there. Yes, he did. Actually bounced off his shoulder pad. 4:28 left in regulation. 2nd and 10 for the Packers at their own 42-yard line. Emden in the gun. Emden will drop back. Throws outside to Alexander. Down the sideline. John Alexander all the way down to the Giant 32-yard line. 36 yards. Actually, 26 yards. I'm sorry. I got ahead of myself on the map. 26 yards in a Packer 1st down to John Alexander, the 13th year receiver out of Michigan. He's that really big wide receiver, almost 6'5". Clock is running. 4 minutes. 1st and 10 for the Packers at the Giant 32. Green Bay needs a touchdown to tie it up. Emden in the gun. Emden fakes the handoff. Emden throws to Kirkwood inside the 10, down to the 9-yard line. Vince Kirkwood. 23 yards and a Green Bay 1st down. Packers looking to tie it up. We could be looking at overtime. Possibly, maybe. Depends on how much time is left after the Packers score. If they do score. 3:40 left. Clock is running. 1st and goal, Green Bay at the New York 9-yard line. There's the wishbone again. On 1st and goal. Emden back to throw. Rolls out. Being chased. Emden's going to take off. And he gets down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. It'll be 2nd and goal. On the tackle, number 59, Shane Ryan, the 6th-year linebacker out of Arkansas. It'll be 2nd and goal for Green Bay at the 2-yard line. Packers trying to tie it up. Giants up 20-13. Evil Dead, what was your over-under? I forgot. I know you picked the Packers by 2. I can't remember your over-under. Was it 44, I believe? We're at 33 at the moment. 3 minutes in counting. 2nd and goal, Green Bay at the 2-yard line. They come out in the I formation. Emden to Burke, and Burke goes nowhere. No gain. Thomas Watts and Ayers on the tackle. Easton Ayers. 43, okay. It'll be 3rd and goal, Green Bay from the 2-yard line. 2:35 and counting, coming up on the 2-minute warning. Emden in the shotgun. Emden to Burke, and Burke is going to go down. A 3-yard loss back to the 5-yard line. Ayers again on the tackle, number 97. Easton Ayers. It'll be 4th and goal. Green Bay kind of has to go for it here. It'll be 4th and goal from the 5. Coming up on the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they get the playoff in time. They should. Packers in the offset I. Emden back to throw. Looks to the end zone. Steps up. He gets sacked as we hit the 2-minute warning. And the Packers come up empty. Giants lead at 20-13 here at Chapel Sports. Welcome back to MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. We're at the 2-minute warning. Giants lead at 20-13. The Packers win on 4th and goal and got sacked. It'll be a turnover on downs, and the Giants will take over at their own 9-yard line. Up by 7, 20-13. Giants come out. The Packers still have 3 timeouts. The Giants need to get together some first downs here. Eric Johnson goes nowhere. On first down, it'll be 2nd and 10. The Packers take a timeout. They have 2 left. If Green Bay can force a punt, they'll have 1 more shot. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Giants. Now, if you're the Giants, don't be conservative. Try to get the first down. Sometimes people play too conservatively. 1:56 left. 2nd and 10 for the Giants at their own 9. Giants in the I formation. Rodgers hands off to Kylan Johnson. And Johnson, again, no gain. It'll be 3rd and 10. Making a loss of a yard. Now they say a loss. It'll be 3rd and 11. The Packers take a timeout, 1:51 left. Now you're kind of stuck if you're the Giants. You don't want to throw it. You want the Packers to eat up that last timeout. But then again, you want a first down. A 1:51 remaining. The Giants up 20-13. 3rd and 11 from your own 9-yard line. Giants come out in the I. Rodgers hands off to Parks, and he gets nailed back at the 5. A 4-yard loss. It'll be 4th and 14. The Giants will be punting from their own end zone. Green Bay should get excellent field position out of this. Green Bay is eating up all their timeouts, but they're going to get the ball back with about 1:40 left. Down by 7. So the Packers are going to have 1 more shot. It'll be up to the Giants defense to hold on to this game. They got Gardner warming up on the sideline, even though Emden's back in the game. Matt Rudiger gets the punt away barely out of his end zone. Fielded by Smith, and Jamison Smith brings it out to the 48-yard line of the Giants. So the Packers are going to start in Giant territory with 1:40 left. 1st and 10 from the Giant 48. They have no timeouts. They need a touchdown. As bad as the Packers have played, they can still tie this one up and force overtime. Amazing. On 1st and 10. 4 receivers wide for Green Bay. Emden in the gun. Emden back to throw. Dumps it off inside to Griner. A 5-yard gain to the 43-yard line. Green Bay in the hurry up. 1.5 minutes left. Emden in the gun. On 2nd and 5. Emden back. Looking. Emden steps up. Throws. Dumps it off to Burke. And Burke escapes the tackle down the sideline to the 24-yard line. A gain of 24 yards. First down Green Bay. They're in the hurry up. 1:12 and counting. Emden in the gun. Emden back. Throws. Caught by Alexander. All the way down to the 10-yard line. A 14-yard gain. Injury timeout on the Giants. They have to use a timeout. Greg Jones, the linebacker. And that will work in the Packers' favor since they were out of timeouts. So now Green Bay knocking at the door. They were down here moments ago and couldn't put it in. 1st and 10, 1st and goal from the 10-yard line, essentially. 1:05 remaining. Packers out of timeouts. We could have overtime. Overtime. Packers come out. 1st and 10. Emden hands off to DJ Burke. And that goes nowhere. A loss of 3 back to the 13. They're in the hurry up. 55 seconds on 2nd and 13. Emden will spike it. And that's going to make it 3rd down. That'll stop the clock with 52 seconds left. Now, if you're that close, why spike it? Just throw it to the end zone and take your chances. If it's incomplete, it's just as good as a spike. 3rd and 13. 4 receivers set wide. Emden in the gun. Emden back. Emden looking. End zone. Alexander. Touchdown. Green Bay. John Alexander in the back corner of the end zone. A 13-yard touchdown catch. And the Packers have pulled it within 1. Used Alexander's height to his advantage. Now let's watch the replay. Did he get both feet in? That's questionable. Let's take a look. Well, it's going to be hard to tell. They might review this. As of right now, it's a touchdown. No review. Here's the extra point by James Griffey. It's up. And it's good. We're tied at 20. Green Bay has come back to tie the ball game with 48 seconds left. Now the Giants still have 2 timeouts, and all they need is a field goal. Something to think about. As bad as the Packers have played tonight, the Packers have not punted. They have yet to punt. But a lot of their drives ended with turnovers. I just noticed that. They haven't punted tonight. 48 seconds left. Green Bay will kick off. Griffey will kick. The Giants still with 2 timeouts. If they get a good return here, you never know. Here's the kickoff by Griffey. That'll be in the end zone. East will bring it out 4 yards deep over the 20, 25. East all the way out to the 27-yard line. 43 seconds left. The Giants, they need about 40 yards, 40 to 45 yards for a decent field goal shot. They have 2 timeouts. 43 seconds left, or we could be going to overtime. We will have baseball at some point as soon as this game is over. Rodgers in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Rodgers back, throws underneath. It's picked off by David Harris for the Packers. Brings it back to the 25-yard line. Oh my goodness. And the Packers now can steal the win. They were down by 10 coming into this quarter. They've tied it up, and now a chance to win it. Evil Dead had them winning -2. They can win it -3 here. Oh boy, not the time to throw a pick. If the Giants lose, the Cowboys are going to be in first place in the NFC East by a half game at least, until they play the Redskins later this week. The Giants just gave this game away. First, they played too conservative when they had it at the 9-yard line. Now they throw a pick. And the Packers are already in field goal range. Now they don't have any timeouts. Emden to Burke up the middle, and Burke will get out to the 19-yard line. A gain of 5, it'll be 2nd and 5. So the Packers, they're going to quickly bring their field goal unit out, I'm sure. 20 seconds. Yep, here we go from 36 yards as time will expire. James Griffey, the kick is up. The kick is good. And at the buzzer, the Packers win it. Your final score, Green Bay 23, the New York Giants 20. Wow. The Packers go to 2 and 5. The Giants fall to 4 and 3. Thanks for watching here at Javin Sports. Baseball up next. The Cubs and the Cardinals in about 5 to 10 minutes. We'll see you then.